Sorry, all. I am slightly late, and I'm going to continue being slightly late because I have to quickly make a tweet, among other things. Uh, okay, hang on. We got this. We're making the tweet live. Okay. Getting lost to runes in Elden Ring. First, welcome in. Unfortunately, you're going to see that I am a bit behind on stuff. I'm currently making the tweet, and it's going to be a couple of minutes before I actually get into Elden Ring, so... You're fast as fuck, boy. Yeah. Welcome in, though. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Anna Jinx. I see that you're here as well. Welcome. I forgot to update my title as well. Getting lost to great ruins today. And also put exclamation point Discord because why not? Alright, cool. Just one more quick thing before I open the game. Just one moment. Okay, cool. So I have updated my setup a little bit, in the sense that in the previous streams I had to unplug things in order to have a controller for Elden Ring. I no longer have to do that. I have a USB hub now, so we're good. So this should hopefully just work. So far it's worked for everything else, but we'll just make sure. Opening the game. Let's hope my controller actually works with this USB hub. Okay, we seem to be good. Uh-oh. Okay, famous lost words. It's changed my audio. Hang on. I think I know how to fix this, though. Yeah, okay, it's actually just a problem with the controller. For some reason, sometimes when I connect this controller, because it has audio apparently, like, it'll actually connect, like, the audio output to the controller, which is weird. Stream wasn't casting to the TV, you're here now? Oh, so we, I'm just gonna continue. I guess, let me make sure my OBS is all good. Okay. So first things first, in this stream, kind of like last time, I'm gonna grind for another war pick, because I want to like dual wield them, but I don't want to be grinding for too long each stream. So I was kind of holding back. Is it a PS4, 5 controller? It's a PS4 controller, so yeah, kind of similar deal. Smirk Radon last time like a beast. Yeah, we'll see if we can like smirk Murg or Melania this time. That would be funny. Or for now, we are just... And Rykard, you think? Yeah. I wouldn't say I smirked Rykard, though. Rykard kind of smirked me, to be honest. I had to put on armor. He just does too much damage. Speaking of which, I never put my blue dancer charm back on. Good thing I was reminded. Thank you for that. Melania today would be nuts. We'll see. I have done the let me solar her experience before, actually. I have actually joined people's multiplayer worlds and solored Melania for them in the past. So, like, the interesting thing about doing that is that it's actually, like, easier than it sounds to do that. Because, like, I guess, like, the ping and the connection difference actually works in your favor when you're getting summoned for Melania. At least from my experience. Like, Melania is actually, like, genuinely easier for the multiplayer. In my opinion. That's just my experience. Let me solar has an insane build. Also, am I just naked build? Yep, that's basically it. My build is to be naked and do a shit ton of damage with light hammer weapons. Which is why I'm using the war pick, because the plan, and it's gonna be kind of crazy, is that you can actually wield 2 of these, and it's only like 5 equipment load for both of them. So we're gonna be super strong once we got the second one. Bleed claps Melania for real. That is true as well. I was using a bleed build for it. Although it was slightly different. I was basically using, like, bleed clubs. So 2 picks is the play? Yep. Exactly. The idea is that I should be at around 8 equip blurred, which is basically, like, you know, like the best range for Blue Dancer. I mean, not the best, but it's basically... There's like a graph on like the wiki, and... You know, essentially, 8 is like... when it starts to like scale downhill a bit more rapidly. So you don't want to go past 8 equipment load, or a bit too past 8 equipment load. I mean, really, the Blue Dancer talisman is pretty viable until about 16 equipment load. So, yeah, we should be fine regardless. But using the war picks in particular should allow us to scale like pretty crazy. Like, I can even show you here. 2.5, it is by far the lightest hammer. Which means we're gonna be getting crazy staggers as well as, like, the really big damage from Blue Dancer. I've never tried this build before, so... yeah. Doing a lot of damage to that charm seems handy? Yeah. It definitely is. Seems cool as though you don't know a lot. That's okay. You still do need to stream more of this game, I will say. I know that you spent a long time doing, like, the Tree Sentinel, but I'm sure if you played the rest of the game, you'll also enjoy it. I say also enjoy it. assuming that you enjoyed fighting Tree Sentinel. You know? Yeah. And actually, out of curiosity, since I brought up the Blue Dancer charm, so I do 384 by default. I think it's changed because of the dogs. Okay, hang on. We won't worry about it for now. We'll, if I spawn back, I'll check like how much damage like the Blue Dancer charm accounts for. But I'm sure it's a lot, honestly. Wait. Okay. You did actually have a lot of fun. He'll turn you into a Souls veteran? Yeah, definitely. Just want to play... if you want to play more, you just had a lot of collab invites recently. That's understandable, yeah. Okay, so... what I wanted to look at, by default, I'm at 384 with the Blue Dancer. Yeah, so that gives me like 40... like 47 extra damage. It's really crazy, actually. Like, that's a lot. Yeah. Especially on, like, a pretty light hammer. The Blue Dancer Charm, like, unironically goes hard. It's my favorite build. Just be naked, Blue Dancer like, talisman. Yeah, nearly 50 AR off of a talisman, exactly. And all you have to do is just be naked. And use light weapons. Yeah, that's like 3 or 4 levels, exactly. And like, it's a multiplier as well. It's not addition. So like, this is on like a plus 12 weapon. So we're gonna be getting like maybe 100 AR extra on like a max upgraded weapon. Yeah, it's a lot. There is a reason it's my favorite build. It is just ultra gloss cannon, and I love it. Should go naked IRL so you can fight Sins easier, exactly. That's the takeaway from all of this. You don't recall the buttons, Elon. So you may need to pregame before the next stream. Make a new character and run through the tutorial again before going back. I mean, you should be able to figure out, but like... or to figure it out. Like, if you need to run through it again, like, that's understandable. I guess what I'm saying is don't feel too intimidated coming back to it. Gloss cannon is fun with fast weapon, not colossal. That's true as well, yeah. Like, whenever I run a Blue Dancer build, it is almost always on, like, you know, very light weapons. So, like, usually fists, if I'm being real. But the fortunate thing about this is that, for some reason, this hammer is about as light as a fist weapon. So, you know, same deal, just with more stagger. And Colossals wouldn't really work anyway because of, you know, of course, like, the weight limit for the Blue Dancer talisman. Like, it really kinda... That's the only problem with the Blue Dancer talisman, is that it really starts to, like, downscale, like, at around 16, if I recall. Like, 16 weight, it just, like, stops being effective, basically. Ow. Alright, I'm getting everything except for the war pick. Fist mention, don't make you bring up Dark Souls 2. It's too late, I've already brought it up. God. I still definitely do need to get around to playing Dark Souls 2 at some point, like all the way through. Maybe that will be another stream game eventually. Really depends. Dude, I'm at like 16,000 souls. Or runes. I don't know if that's just from fighting these guys. I don't think so, but... It is funny. I know I've gotten at least a couple thousand just from trying to farm for a war pick. Hopefully this won't take too much longer. A collab playthrough of Dark Souls 2 would be fire. You're sure there's a multiplayer mod to make it not suck. It's funny that you mentioned that. I was almost considering, like, bringing up a seamless multiplayer playthrough for this game. Like, that could be something that would be fun to run at some point. Because I know that mod exists. Like, there is seamless co-op mods. And the only thing that makes me hesitate to do that is that, like, using mods with online is kind of risky. Like, I don't want to ask people to, like, risk getting their Elden Ring copy banned, you know? Like, that's the only thing I'm afraid of, you know? They make you write an essay, yeah, I'm gonna be, like, writing up on the board. Exactly. It'd be on that shit like glue. Yeah, well, once again, it's just like the risks associated with it. So... like, I'd have to look into it more to see if there's, like, a safe way to do it. Friend got banned and that was the requisite to be unbanned. Wait, banned on what game? That's interesting. I've actually never heard of that happening. Mod is okay, but not super consistent. Played a year ago, and it did DC a bit, but you're guessing it got updated. Oh, okay. Elden Ring? Really? Maybe Dark Souls 3. I'm just surprised it's a Souls game. That's interesting. I didn't know you could even get unbanned. I didn't know they had a procedure for that. I've never heard of this. Oh, certainly made a waypoint. Forget which of the two, but it was a mod that put him straight to the bosses. I guess that makes sense. Also for Elden Ring, seamless listener, worry about getting banned. I forgot why, but there's a special way you launch the game that makes you offline, but friends can still join. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's through, like, a proprietary server or something. I don't know. But still, that would be cool. God. I love when Elden Ring makes me target the wrong thing. Okay, I'm not being targeted by anything. Writing an essay for getting unbanned is crazy. Like, writing "I'm sorry" on the chalkboard in a school a million times? Yeah. That's sort of what I was thinking. Exactly. Had to write lines as a kid and that was a weird punishment. Yeah, that's really odd. So, like, when I was in school, like, whenever people got, like, detention, they would either just make them wait, or they would make them do, like, homework if it was for homework. Or, like, you know, just work in general. So, like, it is weird to see that. You know? It wasn't at school? Oh, okay, that makes sense. School you could just read in detention. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I never really understood the thought process of, like, you know, make a kid write on a chalkboard if it's for school. I mean, really in general as well. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Just checked, Elden Ring Seamless Co-op goes through the mod loader's exe file, which means your Elden Ring Seamless files are separate from vanilla so you don't get banned. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. I was wondering how they get around that, because, like, I have done, like, modded playthroughs in the past. Like, I've done... I mean, especially for Dark Souls 3, I've done a bunch of, like, content mods. For Elden Ring, I've done randomizers before. Which could be something that'd be cool to do on stream at some point as well. Randomizers are definitely fun. But, yeah, I know that, like, launching mods with online on is always, like, a pretty big risk. You had 3 hours detention every single Friday for, like, 3 years straight when you were in school. That is really rough, actually. Sorry to hear that. If it's okay to ask, like, for what reason? That sounds pretty extreme. What crimes did you commit? Yeah, that's definitely pretty brutal. For sure. You got kicked out of a school and never had to deal with anything like that? That's interesting. To be honest, I've never been, like, kicked out of a school or, like, suspended or anything like that. Like, I was a pretty, like, kinda just keep my head down kinda kid, you know? Like, I never really got up to any trouble. You played so many browser games and you were late every day. Ah, okay. That's... I guess that would make sense if it's, like, repeated offense. The way it was initially explained, I kind of thought it, like, that was a punishment for, like, one thing that you did. If it was a repeated offense, I guess that makes sense. That it would be, like, a weekly thing. Yeah, exactly. You didn't get it all at once, you just happened to get detention every week. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. You got kicked out because it was a gifted school and kept cutting class to read in the library and not doing your homework. Yeah, I agree with, like, the fuck homework statement. Like, I gotta huge agree with that. Because, like, to be honest, here's, you know, the way that I was fortunately able to deal with that. So, like, because of being, like, you know, autistic, my parents were able to put in a clause that were like, hey, dracoraz does not have to do their homework. And so I didn't. And I actually still got pretty good grades, so... I don't know, homework... Like, homework sucks because it's like a situational thing. If you actually... Like, if you listen well enough in class or are just a fast learner, then there's literally, like, no reason to do homework. Like, at least not consistently. Homework is for addressing, like, knowledge that, like, you know that you don't have. Or, like, things that you know you need practice with. It's not for, you know, you have to do 2 hours of homework every single day. Like, and, like, you have to, or else you're not gonna remember anything. Like, that was always bullshit. To me. And, like, you know, once again, I kind of proved that was bullshit by still getting good grades despite not doing homework. I literally, like, I'd just get home and play video games and I'd still get good test results. So it's like, why do they care so much? I don't know. But it fucking sucks. And I feel bad for the people who can't just, you know, get out of it like that, you know? I'm sure there are plenty of people in, like, that same position. Like, all it does is just take away sleep. Free time. There we go, we got our second war pick. Nice, and we have 6 brass shields. Wonderful. Okay. Friend with ADHD had mad benefits like MS with a Disney Fast Pass. That, I mean, you know, I mean, I don't want to say I was kind of that kid. Like, I mean, I didn't ask for that many things. Like, even as someone on the spectrum. But, like, you know, the homework was definitely, like, the most major thing. Homework, for your opinion, is just diligence and consistency training. I think it's a good enough idea. Yeah, that's interesting. Because, like, I kind of... I don't know if I can agree, personally. But, like, still, like, I just very much feel like it's situational. But then that's kind of where it becomes a problem where, you know, it almost becomes understandable that, like, they would prescribe it to kids automatically. Because for me, like, part of the reason I was able to get away with doing no homework and still getting good grades is because I was, like, diligent enough to actually know what I needed to study, if anything, you know? But, like, not every kid is gonna have that discipline. So, like, yeah, it's rough. Not diligent unless you have to be. Think giving kids arbitrary work is meaningless and also kind of classist. I can agree with that, yeah. I mean, I understand that I'm also kind of biased here.
No. Oh, don't pay me, I just lay out you.
Since, like, once again, I basically never did homework and I was fine. Okay, I need more runes. This should be fine. Okay, there we go. We got double war picks. Let's go. Home life makes a huge impact on a kid's ability to do work at home. That's true as well. That's a really good point. Yeah. Life is more important sometimes. Trying to catch up with chat a little bit. Most of the time when you see a kid, they're not doing homework, they're failing classes because their home life sucks. Yeah. That's understandable as well. Just saying, if you live somewhere where bullets can come through the trailer suddenly because of gang violence, you're not gonna study well. Yeah, that's definitely, like, a major thing. And, like, you know, I'm obviously not gonna get into, like, the like the socio-political factors. I'm not gonna get into that, but it definitely is fucked up, like, to hear places that have, like, that kind of, like, firearm violence and gang violence and all that sort of shit as well. Like, where I grew up, that wasn't a thing. And, like, in general, Australia doesn't really have firearms, so that's never really a concern here. But yeah, definitely pretty fucked up to have to be worried about that, especially as a kid. It's actually part of the reason why, like, despite my dad being an American, like, he agreed to move here with my mother. Is actually because, like, they figured where they were wasn't going to be, like, a super safe place to raise a kid. Or to raise kids, plural. I do have siblings. But yeah. God, how do I power stance again? Okay. Need to left click. go down different paths based on their surroundings and how they engage with them. Yeah, it's definitely like a nurture over nature kind of thing. And that nurture just isn't always good for them. So, yeah, pretty sad, but definitely true. I agree with that. Everyone can find success regardless of what happens in their life. You'd like to think so, but, you know, definitely some people can be preconditioned into, like, you know, taking worse paths. And, like, you know, this is especially something I think about, like, being on the internet so much. Is, like, especially when people do bad things on the internet, like, it's really sad to see because for some people that shit's gonna follow them their entire life. Like, the dumb shit that they've done or said on the internet when they didn't know any better. And, like, you know, that's always gonna be, like, a sad thing to see people's life, like, get ruined because they did, like, dumb shit when they were, like, young and stupid. You know? Especially if it's coming from, like, a bad background. In Australia, concerned with emus running over our school while taking SATs. I forget. Is SATs... Okay, hang on. I don't remember what SATs are. I don't know if that's like strictly an Australian thing or if it's not, like, because I once again I dropped out in like grade 10. So I don't remember what SATs are. Yeah. So you mean everyone can find their own version of success, which you think is dope? I guess, to a degree. Assuming that version is feasible, exactly. To start with a big amount of capital, you're unlikely to ever be a billionaire. Yeah, that's true. Because, like, getting to that point requires a lot of, like, you know, like, risk and, you know, investment and all that sort of stuff. SAT's a dick. Took the SAT for the first time in 7th grade. Okay. So I don't know if that's a thing that Australians do then. I might be wrong about that. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to, like, look it up. Because, like, the closest thing that I think of is, like, Australia has this thing called NAPLAN, which is essentially, like, every couple of years starting from, like, I think it's around, like, grade 5, you have to take, like, a NAPLAN test. And it's basically one of those, like, government-issued tests that's like, okay, how well is this school, like, educating their students? And it sort of gives the government, like, an overall idea of, like, you know, how is... You know, how are schools, like, doing in terms of education? What do we need to focus on putting more of in the education system? Like, that sort of thing. Like Duke tip program or something. Normally senior year of high school. Yeah, standardized testing for the government, exactly. I don't know if that exactly equates to SATs. Okay, SATs are different. Okay, that makes, you know, that's fair. I wasn't sure, so yeah. I'm interested to hear what SATs are though. I mean, I could just Google it. I don't know if y'all mind me, like, quickly stopping the game to Google that, but I could just Google it. SATs are just for colleges to see what you know for university admittance. Okay. Really ran past the elevator. Still is a standardized test. That makes sense. So I think the equivalent here then would be like an ATAR score. I don't think they actually test you any time before grade 12 here. Except I think you can get, like, scholarships still. Like, you can still do tests to get scholarships. Like, that's basically it. And then when you finish grade 12, or like you finish your grade 12 exams, you get like an ATAR score. So, yeah, like ATAR. You can probably look that up. Now, of course, I didn't ever get an ATAR score because I left school. So I actually had to take like a bridge course from like a university in order to get into, you know, like the games university I wanted to get into. It wasn't too bad. I would say it definitely beat having to go to school for 2 more years. That's for sure. Like, that I can be confident about. Please. I really don't need to kill this guy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because otherwise he just follows you and it's annoying. Oi. Don't get on your horse. I never knew there was a knight here. What the fuck? There's an archer here? Kidding me? Oh my god. You're in game university? That sounds sick as frick. So... The funny thing is I'm actually already out of games university. I'm on the other end of it at this point. No, I didn't get like a full-on degree. I got like an associate's degree, which is like a little bit less. It still qualifies me for game development work. Really, the only problem is that there aren't many game development jobs right now. Like, the industry in general is kind of in a bad place. And then tie that into the fact that the games industry in Australia isn't as developed as in a place like America. And like, yeah, getting jobs is definitely rough, which is why I kind of have to take up streaming and indie game creation instead. Because originally the plan was to work for a company and then do like indie stuff in my off time, since that was more financially stable and more safe. But now I can't do that. So, that's wonderful. So, yeah. I really need to catch up with chat. A program called Duke TIPs or something where kids that are 12 or 13 with high government test scores are picked to take the SAT early. Oh, okay. Remember you tried to take a game development class in high school, but you didn't get picked up by the random selection? Ah, that sucks. Wonder how your life would be different if you did get into that class. I mean, it's never too late though. You can still learn game development. And like, I'll even tell you from personal experience, even though I went to like a game development university, like, my work in Game Maker is entirely self-taught. Like, genuinely. So like, when I went to games university, that was more so for like qualification. I was already making Game Maker stuff before I ever went to uni. So you can absolutely just make stuff and like learn it in your free time. That is something you can do. Like, you can literally, if you want to, Ichi, you can download Godot right now, and you can follow a tutorial to make a square move, and you'll be making video games. I believe in you. You can do this. I need more game development buddies. Now you must become a game development buddy. This is the pipeline. In all seriousness though, it's up to you. Like, I'm not gonna pressure you one way or the other. But I'm just saying, if game development is still something you want to pursue, like, I believe you can do it. Like, if I was able to learn Game Maker at, like, age, you know, 14, then I'm sure that you can learn a game engine yourself. at whatever your age is, which I will not ask you to reveal, but yeah, I think you can do it though. You had Unity for a while and you figured out how to make stuff move, that's great. Yeah. One of the reasons you got into streaming. Like say, it's all doable, but you couldn't even be bothered to use Premiere for video editing. Yeah, that's a whole thing. I've actually wanted to get into video editing as well. But to be honest, like, of course I don't want to use Premiere. I don't want to use, like, any Adobe product for obvious reasons. I've already been, like, scammed many times by Adobe. Like, I've been burned, like, $100 or, like, $200 through my pocket with Adobe. Because of the shitty business practices, so I will never go back to using Adobe products. And of course, I cannot legally endorse piracy for Adobe products. But like, you know, of course I'm not encouraging it. I'm not encouraging it. But it is an option for the people who would like to take that option to getting Adobe products. It's an illegal option. I can encourage it, but it does exist. You know, unfortunately. Video editing is fun as frick. Yeah, fun as fuck. I should stop saying frick. Sounds childish. It's like, okay, I'm torn on like how much I swear, because I used to not swear at all, and now I like swear a lot. But I feel childish for saying frick. I need to like not do that. Anyway, that's just a side rant. Ask you to reveal what? No, don't worry about it. I was just ranting. I was basically saying like, oh, I'm sure, you know, whatever age you're at, you can still learn to make games. That was basically what I was saying. So I was asking you, or I was saying, you know, don't reveal your age, but like, yeah. You're on a laptop you took out by sneezing a cup of coffee onto it. Themed around modernist literature since it was for a school project. That's really unfortunate. I've always been like pretty good with taking care of technology. Really the only time I've ever destroyed a computer was like one time when I was like, I think around the age of 9 or 10, I got really frustrated at the internet going out of nowhere, and so I like slammed my laptop screen down really hard and it never turned back on. It was really unfortunate, and that was the last time I ever broke a computer. So, it definitely taught me a lesson. I was really sad. Because, like, you know, once again, we were fairly, like, middle class. So after that happened, I ended up having to use my mom's, like, spare laptop. Or, like, you know, a laptop she had from, like, work in order to do anything. And I had to fare with that for, like, a couple of years at least. So, yeah, it wasn't a fun time. Did not want to go back to it. Taught me a lesson I would never forget. And since then, I have had, I think, like 3 or 4 computers, including this one, and none of them ever broke. Or none of them ever broke through, like, my hands, you know? Like, every single time, like, I basically traded it in for, like, a warranty. Well, essentially what I did. I shouldn't have dismounted the horse here. Don't really mind giving info like that out to friends. No, it's all good. Like, it's mostly because it's a rule in my chat, technically. Like, I want to encourage other people to follow that rule, but... I made that mistake in someone else's chat the other day and I felt like an idiot. Felt really dumb about it. How is this guy not staggered yet? Okay, there we go. RIP laptop. I think you went through like 5 laptops when you were younger, especially. Apparently they all got viruses. Yeah, okay. Viruses definitely do be rough. I mean, I've been fairly good about it, like, since then. I don't think, like, I can't even remember the last time I got a virus. Like, honestly. Mostly when I was, like, younger, I was just too afraid to download anything. Be real. Like, I was really scared of getting a virus, and so I just never downloaded anything, and I never got a virus. So... And, like, since then, obviously, like, I've had to loosen up a bit on that and just be careful. Because when you're a game developer, you end up downloading a lot of shit. You have to be careful. Because, you know, of course, some of that shit can be malware. They're very scary. But you sort of start to get a feel for it, you know? Got like ransomware. the old version of ransomware where it would look like an antivirus warning you about a virus. You were really young, so you had no clue. You go on any risque websites, you don't think? Definitely do worse on this PC than you did on those laptops. Be clicking big red buttons and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like... You know, there is a skill to being careful on the internet. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can basically go to, like, any website and be fine. Like, obviously I'm not encouraging that, but... You know... If you know to look out for, like, the sneaky automatic downloads and, like, all that... You know, you can definitely scrape by with some pretty sketchy websites. Not that I would do that. Shout out to your mom for getting viruses, torrenting music when you were a kid and not wanting to get blamed for it. Said it was my Neopets and Club Penguin. True. Truly the worst viruses of all, Club Penguin. Okay, unironically though, I was kind of like a Club Penguin kid, to a degree. I don't know if that came through my microphone. My water bottle is being very loud. Anyway, that is funny though. I did play Club Penguin quite a bit as a kid. Although honestly, if I had to pick like one that I played the most, like, I mean, I was definitely like a big Roblox kid, but I almost feel like that's not even comparable. Like, in terms of like, there's like more cartoony, I guess like cartoony, like hangout sort of games. Like, I actually used to play one a lot called Mushy Monsters. I don't know if either of you knew about that one, but I was more of a Mushy Monsters person. You haven't played Club Penguin or Neopets? Did your childhood suck? Yes. Down and locked, yes. I mean, except if you did play Roblox, then that's understandable. Like, I would say maybe that saves you. My Singing Monsters cleared? Okay, My Singing Monsters is pretty good too. I mean, it's not really the same thing, but in terms of like mobile games, yeah, I did like My Singing Monsters. You've heard of Mushy Monsters? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Mushy Monsters was kind of my favorite. apart from Roblox. Like, my Roblox account is kind of crazy. I don't remember if I talked about this on stream yet. But, like, my Roblox account is actually stacked. Genuinely. Like, it's pretty crazy. Because essentially, like, one time as, like, you know, a gift. Because, like, there was one point in my life when I was younger when my mom got, like, I think it was, like, a real estate job, right? And she got a lot of money for helping someone sell their house. And so she let me and my brother and my sister have, like, a gift. Like, a kind of expensive gift of our choice. And me and my brother chose to get the maximum membership on Roblox. And back in the day, you could get a lifetime membership of Roblox. So I literally have the maximum membership for 100 years on Roblox. My account is absolutely insane, to be honest. And absolutely, by today's standards, that is a waste of money. Like, that shit is like burning money. I still have that account, yeah. I still have that account. It's still, I don't play it. Because, like, you know, Roblox has kind of gone down the shitter. I'm kind of with you. Like, I was definitely, like, a big obby and tycoon kind of guy. And now it's all just, like, simulators and, like, just, you know, incremental games, and it's just kind of, eh. Like, a lot of it just kind of blends together to me, that I've seen. That account is worth thousands. It almost definitely is. And, like, to be brutally honest, I would absolutely sell it if it weren't for the fact that it's against TOS. And, like, of course people are gonna do it anyway. But, like, you know, like, I obviously don't know how to handle that safely. Since that's gonna require going through, like, a black market and all that. So, yeah, don't know if I'll ever do that. I would love to, hypothetically, though. Because, like, yeah, I have no plans to play Roblox anymore, honestly. Like, they've kind of made a series of very questionable decisions. And especially on like, the more yikes end of that, there have been a lot of, like, bad decisions in the realm of, like, you know, them not allowing kids to be safe on the platform, you know? Like, it's weird. You know? Like, I don't want to play Roblox based purely on the fact that I feel like playing Roblox would make me, like, a fucking groomer or something. Like, it's insane shit. What some people get away with on that website. Definitely not, like, a culture I want to be around. So... yeah, it's pretty insane. Imagine how much a parent with an annoying-ass kid would pay for it. No, undoubtedly, because back when we actually got the membership, like, it wasn't cheap. It was like $500 or something like that. So, like, the $500 membership plus, like, having the Robux of that built up over, like, 8 years or so, like, probably more like 10 years at this point. Like, that is a stacked account. Like, that, unironically, that would actually sell for, like, you know, at least $1,000, I feel like. Should have had my mom get me Excalibur Prime and Warframe. I didn't used to play Warframe back then. I still don't, for the record, but... I've heard good things about it. I tried getting into it at one point. It's insane what that NPC just got away with, yeah. It's a bit too toxic in Roblox, yeah, for sure. Yeah, just definitely not like a good culture. It's a good game if you hate your life. That sounds about right. I mean, honestly, the main thing that turned me away from it at first was that back when I played it initially, like, I don't know if it was just the laptop I was using. I think it would have to be. But like, essentially, in Warframe, for your movement, you have to hit the control key a lot. I forget exactly why, but if I recall, it's either like a slide or a dash or something on the control key. And like back then on my keyboard, the control key was like pretty far away from WASD. And so it would always like really hurt my pinky finger. It is like the weirdest, dumbest reason to drop a game. But like unironically, that was why. Or at least like a major reason why. Like I couldn't take the pinky torture. Rip Pinky, you feel that it happened to you too. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one at least. Yeah, that was definitely a problem I had. Gotta hit the pinky gym.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your own.
Absolutely. Oh, I just realized I have to upgrade 2 of these. Right, okay. That's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna go kill Commander Niall, then. That's how that's gonna work. We're gonna go kill Commander Niall. Although I am gonna switch my Ashes of War around quickly. This one should be Determination. Did I do that correctly? Okay, yeah. I believe this should now be Determination. Oh, and then I have to do the other one. You gotta go for now. I see you in a bit. Yeah, that's understandable. Take care. I'm glad you just came along. That's all good. I'm kind of getting lost in the sauce anyway, so that is understandable. Oof. So we're gonna go over. I believe it is here. We're gonna beat this guy to death with hammers, literally. Just wanted to look at my equipment load. My equipment load is actually quite good right now, it seems. That is nice. Okay, I have to go like more around here. So going this way is also gonna open up, I forgot its name, the Halig tree. Now that Ichi is gone, let's establish plans for you to snatch the first sub. I mean, we're still a little ways away from that, honestly. Like, my stream summary page has been teasing me about it, like, oh yeah, you're close to affiliate. Because I reach almost all of the milestones required for it. The main thing right now is having, like, I think it's, like, averaging 3 active chatters, as well as, like, follow a milestone. Everything else, I'm pretty sure is, like, fine. Like, I've streamed enough hours. And, like, there was one other thing that it... that it did. You were blocked by the follower account for weeks, yeah. 50 can definitely be a lot. Especially since, like, you know, I mostly only stream for like a few hours on like the same time zone every day that I stream. However, the upcoming game jam that I'm going to be in will definitely help with that. For sure. Because, like, whenever that game jam happens, I'm basically going to be streaming, like, all day, most days. So that's going to be a pretty good time, like, in terms of potentially getting new followers. So yeah, I'm hoping that'll be what, like, sort of puts me over. It's gonna be like two weeks or so of just like, you know, basically streaming all the time. Because I will have new projects. Okay, this guy's gonna kill me if I don't quit out. So I might have to actually do that. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna quit out. I am cheesing the enemy. 2 weeks of big rad streams. Yeah, exactly. That's the plan, at least. And, like, I don't know how I'm gonna fare with that overall, because, like, usually my main thing, like, the main reason that I don't stream for longer is just because of, like, my voice, you know? Like, once again, I don't know if it's something to do with my voice specifically, but I just find that I get really strained from like, projecting myself for stream, you know? So, still not entirely sure how I'm gonna handle that. I reckon what'll probably happen is I'm just gonna have, like, periods of, like, low commentary activity, if that makes sense. Or, like, possibly even if it gets extreme enough, I'll have to, like, turn my mic off to recover. But yeah, it's gonna be a time, for sure. People pass out on subathon, yeah, that too. It's not quite gonna be like a subathon, but or like a marathon in general. Like, I don't know if I'll be streaming that much, but you know, the way I see it, it'll probably add up like roughly to like full-time hours of streaming. Like, just as a ballpark estimate. I'm sending that elevator down. Similar though on back-to-back days, potentially all long streams. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get what happened a couple of days ago with me, like, basically passing out at, like, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm hoping that does not happen. I fucking hate this guy. Like, just his ads, to be honest. You just came back? Yep, I am already fighting this guy. Although it is the first attempt. That was what I was concerned about, though. Like, this guy's ads fucking suck. They're actually, like, unironically the hardest part of the fight. Commander Niall himself is a jerk. Actually. Hey. Once again, I'm not gonna display any bias. Whenever I get affiliate is when it happens. Y'all will just have to be here. Oh my god, I am still being pursued. Christ. Alright, got a backstab on this guy. Why not? Yikes. Here, honestly, I might need to go for the shield guy first, if anything. This guy isn't too bad. Like, I can kind of DPS him to death. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use determination and... Oof, the shield guy in particular just kind of like stun locks you sometimes. Okay, cool. The fight is won. I have already won this fight. That is unironically like the hardest part. Although I will say I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't fought this guy in a bit. Do the stomp. Really, the main thing with this guy is you have to be very patient. His combos go for a long time. Prime example, I could not attack him anywhere or at any point during that entire combo. Nor can I attack here. You have to wait for him to finish swinging his big spear around. Or you can do literally anything. Like, unironically, this fight is a lot of just running around, waiting for him to stop fucking attacking, like he's doing right now, and it's really annoying me. Like, please stop attacking. I swear to God. Okay, there we go. This box kicked your ass. I will try and kick his. I haven't gotten hit too much yet. Of course that's gonna be a problem. That's the only attack I really don't have a method for dodging. Just because it's kind of like an instant AoE. Which always kind of sucks. Like... instantaneous melee range AoE is pretty hard. Prime example. Alright. You're still not done attacking. Okay. He dashed away before doing it this time, so I didn't get janked by it. Alright. I'm just gonna take it easy. I say as I nearly die trying to punish him. Like, he very well could have just chosen to kill me there. Not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Literally every hit I took was from the instant AoE. You only fuck with girls named Gertrude who can make potions for real. You need a freak like that. What are y'all on? Oh my god. What are they putting in the water? Y'all are down horrendous. You do love this guy's lightning foot. Sucks that it's a fist weapon, yeah. It would be derp if it was a unique foot weapon. I already know your next line. If it was Dark Souls 2, it would be a unique foot weapon. It would have Burn Fist moveset. Or similar to Burn Fist moveset. Healthcare in the US is a lot of money. That's fair. You know, I can actually accept that as, you know, like, that makes sense to me. If it's to avoid healthcare, then yeah. That is very understandable. Dark Souls 2 where? Alright, we need to go get the other bit of the Haligtree medallion. Which I believe is like over here-ish. Persian Granny or Necromancer Granny, which we picking? Necromancer Granny for real? An interesting question. I mean, could you bring someone back to life with a Persian? Like, can you potentially have both in that way? Kill Persian Granny, then have Necromancer Granny revive her. I don't know when grannies entered the conversation, but you know, I'm all for it. Know what? Respect your elders. I am here for the granny conversation. Persian Granny could revive people, they would both be Necromancer Granny. Exactly. What if the Necromancer Granny was the friends we made along the way? You fuck with the Granny convo? Yeah, kinda. I do not mind. Because the Necromancer brings them back undead. I guess. I'm trying to think about the logistics of this. Because in that case, wouldn't it be better to have Persian Granny revive them? So that they fully resurrect. Like, is there a reason to prefer undead in this context? You get your expert freakologist in here to help you elaborate your points. That's fair.
Please no, dear me.
Go ahead.
I haven't a clue. No secrets.
Depending on the magic, they could come back
Oh, please
totally
leave me
normal.
be.
My god. This guy is actually gonna kill this NPC. He doesn't kill me first. Ow. Dude, these perfumers suck. Honestly. Yo, Zero! Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well.
Wait then. You're not one of them. Well,
Would you still feel pain if you're undead? That's a good point. Maybe you wouldn't.
the curse man, I beg you. You must keep.
Hear the sounds of burns from miles.
Please give it.
If not, then undead better. That's a fair point, yeah. Undead might be better in this context, actually. You picked the worst time to join. Yeah, we were just having a perfectly normal conversation about you know, necromancer grannies and Persian grannies, which are a totally real thing. You're gonna die, please no. Oh, that's Undertale fanfiction. Not the fucking Undertale fanfiction. Holy shit, I'm getting slam jammed. Okay, there we go. This is the perfect time to join? I guess it depends on your perspective, yeah. This may have been the perfect time to join. I mean, if that's what you're into, then sure. You actually fuck with one Undertale fanfiction. I would ask you to elaborate. I'm not sure if I want you to. I mean, feel free to go ahead. If you would like. If it involves flowers, you're blocked. True. Real. Okay, hang on. I need to get the other smithing stones. I think I need 5s and 6s. Get the skelly armor. Here we go, now we can upgrade our other war pick. Don't remember the name, but it's a long one and you read it in school, you think. 1 second. I mean, as long as it's safe for work. I mean, you could link it in the Discord if you wanted to, if it's safe for work. Of course, I kind of assume it's safe for work. I really hope it's not... It's not porn. That would be concerning if it's Undertale porn. That would be a thing. Okay, it's safe for work. Good. If it's not, send in DMs. You know, I would say that. Perhaps not. I can't say that I would like to have that in my DMs. Seer, you wild. I know, right? We were talking about freaky earlier. Like, he is freaky if you want to talk about freaky. Good lord. Alright, we can go to the... We can go to the snowfield to get the final 2 great runes, more or less. That is what we can do now. It's like the Underfell AU, but Frisk is an adult and is kinda crazy. But you liked it. I'm slightly concerned. Why isn't it letting me... Do I have to go to the other side to do the secret medallion? Am I at the wrong place? Oh, right, you need to be at the rolled lift. Okay. I think so. Hello, Dustin. Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. You actually gotta go this time. You came back to tell a terrible story, but got distracted. No, that's fine. If you gotta go do something, then that is perfectly okay. Feel free to take care of whatever you need to do. Honestly, like, the stream might go pretty long today anyway, because I have to defeat 2 of the hardest bosses in the game, essentially. So depending on how long that takes me, we could be here a while. All you know is Undyne is Bay. Oh god. You know, of all the conversations I thought would happen, I didn't think it would be, you know, borderline thirsty Undertale chat. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, you can continue talking about whatever. I don't really mind. It's fine. Oh god, I'm being pursued. God. Someone DM you when I get to Melania. I could probably do it myself, honestly. You must see. Yeah. Okay. I guess a problem before that I realized, I'm also gonna have to fight, like, Fire Giant and all that. Because... Also, I'm lost. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to beat them with, like, really unupgraded weapons, which could be a problem. Alternatively, I could just go YOLO it and just game out of my mind. You blame Ichi? YOLO it? We'll see. I'll see how much luck I have with trying to do it without, like, going and getting additional upgrades. Going max power nerf planning. Okay. Imagine if you could do Beam Wars with this emote. Ooh, interesting. That's a cool idea, actually. You should tell that to Jackie, because I believe that's her emote, right? You should tell that to Jackie. Oh, maybe one of you could even have that as, like, a collaborative emote. Maybe, like, someone else could have, like, the other side of that. You could do the Beam Wars that way. That's an option. Well, you're sending negative vibes to my IP. What, to my IP? To someone else's IP? Definitely didn't rage quit in Tekken. That's understandable. I am not a fighting game person, to be completely real. Like, I am absolutely the type of person who like, plays a fighting game, gets ass handed to me, and is salty about it. Like, if if I spoke my mind on fighting games, I would totally end up on Scrub Quartz. Don't know if y'all have seen that Twitter account, but I'm sure you can gauge the approximate purpose of that Twitter account. Extended beam would be great, yeah. Because no one's there to carry you like in MOBA games. Ah, okay. To be honest, I've never played MOBAs either. Like, they've always been a little bit, like, information overload for me. I can definitely, like, I can understand the appeal, like, if you can get into them. Yeah. When you lose in fighting games, it's all on you. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I need to go to this Eva jail. Light the 4 figures. Sorry you lost. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna be pursued by the invisible person, so I'm gonna play it safe. You're here. Next time, just DC before you lose. There we go, that's the spirit. You'd get banned worth it though. You can't have your valor tainted as a gamer. It's like the honorable way to go out. Yeah, better banned than a loser, exactly. See, you understand it. I'm glad you get my pattern of thinking here. Okay, I'm gonna just fall down here. It's fine, honestly. Ow. Fuck off. I might be dying to this guy. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, they de-aggroed. Fuck. God damn it. That's really annoying. Alright, whatever. It's like seppuku. Should have DC'd actually though. If I had quit out there, it like quitting out would have actually de-aggroed them. That would have worked. Like unironically. Alright, let's go back in. This area is a pain in the ass, but it isn't that difficult if you do it correctly. I just accidentally aggroed the archer, and then didn't really have a way to de-aggro them. Is this a challenge or is my armor just invisible? So I'm playing no armor, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a challenge either, because I'm using a talisman that boosts your attack power with lower equipment load. So using no armor is kind of just more efficient here. So yeah, it's basically just a gloss cannon build is all. Yeah. Ugh, God. Usually I don't die that much here. I'm kinda throwing. I guess at the same time, I do usually use some armor. Like, that's another thing, but oh well. Stats don't sure DCs, exactly. It's the forbidden technique. Tactical quit the game. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back up this route. This time, let's not die. It may even be easier if I just drink this fast. This gives me a shield. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna climb up here. Still trying to shoot me. I have to like double check that that they don't have an angle on me. Alright. I have one last thing to light and it's down here. There we go. We are good to go. Now go to Melania. Or at least to the area that eventually has Melania. We're not quite there yet. boss fight. So we gotta go through like a bit of an area first before getting to a boss fight. It should be soon. And I basically just gotta run through this area, so... I'm gonna make sure I rest here just so that if the game decides to fucking kill me again for like the 90th time, because I am extremely underleveled for this. Oop. Okay, I'm surprised I got through all of that without getting hit. That's good. But this part always concerns me because this dude's gonna blur the big bubbles, and these can basically like one-shot you if you don't dodge them correctly. Like, it's rough. Got through it though. Can slide down. But yeah, shouldn't be too much longer before the next boss fight. Basically just gotta run through some shit. God. Naked only, yeah. I'm gonna have to jump. That was a good jump, actually. That was calculated. Go here. Jump actually saved my life back there. I have to show off muscles. True, we can't forget the strength of Hatsune Michael. He is, in fact, very strong. Alright. As usual, I'm not gonna bother fighting any of the enemies here because they suck to fight. And I'm dead. Prime example of why the enemies suck to fight. Even running past them is a pain in the ass. Oh God. Fortunately, we just got a rest place. Let me see if we can't avoid this guy's bullshit attack this time. Okay, there we go. We're fine. I will whoop ass. I mean, the upcoming boss is not easy by any means. To be honest. I have funny jump over here. There we go. And we send the elevator back up, and that's all we need to do here. How did they get over here so quickly? Did they fly? Holy shit, I've never seen that happen before. Don't mind the nuclear bombs going off behind me. You hated doing this part? Yeah. Alright, here we go. We're at the boss. I'm gonna heal just because. This boss sucks. I mean, it doesn't, like, suck, but, you know, it can be a pain. Like, it is not easy. Yeah, I kind of got stunned. I may have to be a bit more careful with my attacks. Because I think that's the main thing that killed me there is essentially... Okay, hang on, let me make sure I'm at the right place first. Okay, yeah, so this is the lift that we sent back up earlier. Because I think the main thing that actually killed me there was the hit stun from hitting with both hammers. It's like, essentially, the hit stun kind of slows your animation down. And when your animation slows down, it means that you can't do other actions as quickly. So yeah, I think that's actually what happened there. Is that I was just hitting them too much. May have to just R1 instead. Yeah, instead of going for like birth. Oh. Get the regen going. Like, that's an attack that we can do, like, a double punish on. That was rough. They, like, desynced. Could have very easily killed me. And really, it's not good to be at partial HP here in general. Any attack from this boss could actually kill me right now, I feel. However, I will continue just balling. Because, I don't know, I can't help myself. That's what I do. I'm just too much of a baller. Okay, that's rough because the phase transition is gonna be... Okay. We got like a decent punish on the phase transition. Ow. Okay. Dude, I went like under the horse there. The delay on that attack always gets me. Fortunately, not today. Okay, I need to heal again. Okay. Come on. One more hit. There we go. We did it. We outballed. They got... The boss has been outballed once again. We are just the baller. Hell yeah. Alright. We can invest in even more strength. Become even more powerful. Insane, honestly. Alright. Now we can proceed to the Melania area soon. Now the good thing about coming here early is I can actually get a really good, like, defense talisman. Basically, like, the shield talisman is good already when at full health. But there is a great shield talisman that can give, like, really good physical defense, like, all the time. And that might be worth taking. For the sake of doing, like, Melania and Merg and, you know, Fire Giant. Like a bunch of those bosses. Ow. Got him. Okay. I have enough for another level up. I do. Nice. A little more health. Okay, I'm gonna go take this route. Now this is the only annoying part. Getting past this guy, and he sees me. Gonna shoot lasers. Oh, that was close. No, thank you. That doesn't go through the wall. Okay. I was scared for my life for a second. I am in the wrong place right now. I was meant to jump off here? Sheesh. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck. Yeah, this is the really scary part. Okay. That's alright. I made a mistake in my route initially. That is my excuse. I made a mistake in my route. The knights ended up following me too far, and so I rushed into the room and got killed. And you're here, apparently. I wonder if I can sneak by and get this item. Because this is runes, if I recall. Yeah, there we go. Sneaky. Did it. We got the sneak on him. Discovered the hidden runes. Ow. Okay. Now here is the problem. This is the room that killed me last time. Need to rush through without getting janked by the projectiles. Okay, almost there. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump over here. Hell yeah. You can go down this ladder and climb down. So like some people don't know that you can do that because this like tree avatar is a motherfucker, like for real. Like that guy will just kill you. And you can actually just avoid him altogether by going that route. Like that is not an easy route to take through like this front entrance. So that is a trick that I learned. That you can go through the top. Right. Go through here. And similar to the lava, you can actually go through here faster by just backstepping. Let's be careful not to go off the edge, though. Whoop. Alright. Okay. I heard the insects and I rolled to be safe. This looks crazy. It is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm also kind of just rushing through here, like, not fighting any of the enemies. Like, not really looking around. But that's also because I already know, like, where a lot of the items I need are, so... But yeah, normally on a fast playthrough or, like, a casual playthrough, you wouldn't really run past everything like that. Oh, okay. Need to go over here. There is a very specific talisman I need. Believe. Go up here. Carefully land on this little nook. Oh shit. Well, this is the talisman. There we go, we got it. And now we run. Probably die. Okay. Oh, we made it. Somehow. That was kind of crazy. So yeah, now we can equip this and just get insane physical negation. This is with no armor, by the way. No armor. 44 absorption and all of the physical defenses. Which is a lot. Like, typically you're averaging, you know, on like a proper, like, decent armor set without any of the defense boosts, you would be averaging around like 35 absorption. So this is pretty good. And now we're fighting Melania. So I'm gonna DM Ichi quickly, since that's something he wanted to watch. 1 second. We are fighting Melania. Cool. The Ichi has been alerted. He has been pinged. I'll let this cutscene play out just because it's cool and I also need to rest my voice a bit. Welcome back in, Ichi. Yep, we are in fact here. letting this cutscene play out a bit so I can rest my voice, so...
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited...
Launching a spirit bomb for me right now. I appreciate that. I could definitely use that. Yeah, the beams. Exactly. Right, sure. Surely this will be a fast try.
I am
Surely.
Blade of Mikola.
Okay, actually though, if I first try this with like plus 18 weapons, like, I don't know, at that point I'm just the GERT. I don't think that will happen. But you know, just saying, like, if it does, that would make me the actual best. I'm definitely liking the damage output though. Like, even with plus 18, this is really good damage output, actually. Come on. Okay. I should not have done that. Okay, so she's gonna use waterfowl soon-ish. I think it's at like 70% HP. Okay, that was close. Yeah, I definitely should have been a bit more careful. I don't have freeze pots, I'm just the GERT. In this house, we do not use freeze pots. We just dodge it the the madman way. Yeah, I live those. So that's the only thing. You can actually dodge waterfowl, just not the first flurry. Like, that is the only part that you can't, like, actually dodge unless you've got good distance. So, like, as long as I live the first flurry, then I'm good. Like, I can dodge the rest. Gonna use it again soon, by the way. So, that's why I'm kind of just running away right now. Trying to keep distance. Come on. There you want to do it. There we go. That's how you dodge it. Without freeze pots. And without a shield or anything like that. That's just how you do it. I know the strats. There we go. Ow. Okay. So I think my passive regen has worn off. That's not great. Maybe, yeah, okay. Doing pretty good so far, but of course, like, any misstep could, like, immediately kill me because our damage output is that insane. This would be a lot easier with bleed or poison. Don't have either of those. Okay, that was lucky. Bloodhound step. Yeah, Bloodhound step is another way you could dodge that. Okay. I'm gonna use it again soon. I mean, really, the only thing here is my damage output isn't great, but other than that, like, so far this has been fine. I also wish I could get the stagger on her, but not able to damage her often enough for that. Ow. I basically have to heal after every attack because I don't have regen. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It's just slightly too close. That's fine. I believe I can get this. I think that is okay. Let me just get my runes. I mean, I don't know why I'm gonna bother. I mean, hopefully this doesn't take too many attempts. Like, eventually I'm just gonna kind of have to leave my runes, to be honest. BRB. On my second monitor? Or on your second monitor? That's fine, yeah. Oh, that was close. I dodge rolled when I shouldn't have. Nice. Okay. Got a stagger. That's good. Well, she's gonna waterfowl immediately. Yeah. Come on. You might use it soon. I get the feeling. Always gotta look out for waterfowl. Come on. You know you want to use it. Don't just stand there. Come on. Trying to like bait it out. least. This is kind of the only thing that sucks about low damage for this fight. It's like, I have to wait to bait out that one attack. When I already am not doing that much damage. Yeah, and then that just happens. Okay, you know what? I have one way I could make this, like, a lot easier. Without having to like, level my weapons at all. Wonder if it's still available. I think so. I may have to do this invasion first, actually. Yeah, we're gonna take a slight detour here. Actually, is it like this way? I think it's this way, yeah. Or at least that's where he would be. I think he may have moved. The only thing. Yeah, I don't think he's here anymore. We can still go and get an invasion here. Go this way. Gonna go invade this NPC. Ow. This guy isn't that hard, so no worries. Ow. I say he's not that hard, but I also don't have any armor. I'm whiffing all of my attacks. Yikes. There we go, finally. Okay, that's all I need to do, is do that, and now I can just go back and buy this one weapon art that will make this really easy, actually. This is more or less the method that I typically use for it. I mean, hopefully I haven't missed it because I killed Rykard already. Hopefully not. Should still be here. Yeah, there he is.
So I harbor even he was, but any road we made, we hunted on and with everything. Oh great, I am the we refused.
What?
I am the we refused to become your.
Okay, so apparently I've missed the weapon art. That sucks. So I'm actually gonna just have to do it the way I was. Okay. Nah, I didn't win. No, not yet. I forgot if it's, I think it's Hailing Tree Roots, which is the thing. I was gonna go and get, like, Endure. Since Endure makes this, like, so much more manageable. But apparently I can't anymore, because I killed Rykard. So That sucks. For real. I'm actually just gonna have to pop off. There we go. Got a stagger. Gonna drink this. Gotta watch my stamina. I gotta be careful because whatever the next attack is that I punish is when she's gonna use the bullshit attack. Like here. Or close to here? Oh, that like clinked off of her weapon. That was weird. Okay, now she's gonna use it. Okay. Or what I'm doing. Or why I jumped but didn't attack. Like hesitated. Okay, she's gonna use it again soon-ish. Come on. Whatever, man. Oh my god, she's not using the attack. She actually refuses. Like, I need her to use it so that it'll be on cooldown. I can safely attack her. You just weren't. Come on. Come on. There we go, finally. Okay. This is good. Got a good attempt going. Just need her to use the attack again. Come on. Good. Should be safe for one more hit. Okay. Now she's got to use the attack again. Which I know I always say that, but that's because it's true. Has a roughly 30-second cooldown. And once it's off cooldown, you always have to look out for it or she'll just kill you. It's rough. Come on. You know, maybe they increased the cooldown. This is odd. I've noticed that she hasn't been using it when I think she would. Weird. There we go. Ow. That was unfortunate, getting like janked out slightly. Okay, got a stagger. Okay, so this is another bug with her, is that she'll actually survive even when you should have killed her. Alright, here we go. First time getting to phase 2 on this playthrough. I'll let the cutscene play through, even though it's lagging a bit. Yep, second phase. Oh god. For some reason my computer is chugging. That's odd. Probably because I've never streamed this at the same... I've never streamed and done this fight at the same time. I love the close-up. It's really good. Fa phase. Minus spelling error. What the fuck is the chin? Thought Michael was Giga Chad.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
So, like, he is. But, like, you know, he may not have the chin, but, like, he's still Giga Chad.
Horror.
To be honest, with the face, I just hit, like, random.
Rot.
Like, I hit similar face like 100 times until it spit out this masterpiece. Okay, gonna heal, gonna determination. We run up. Oh god. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
Scarlet rot.
And that's why Endura helps, is for those sorts of situations where you're like right up to her. Like honestly, with Endura, this fight is pretty easy. But without it, it can be a pain. Oh well. We run it back. Ow. Alright, we are essentially reset to 0. Great. Dagger. Starting to get a feel for this fight again. That's good. Alright, she's gonna use Waterfowl. She should, soon. There we go. Ow. Yikes, man. So it would actually help a lot if my floss actually healed me all the way as well. I know at this point it probably sounds like I'm making excuses. Though to be fair, I am quite underleveled, actually. Yeah, she's gonna use Waterfowl soon-ish. Come on. Do it. Do it. She's gotta use it soon, surely. Okay, here we go. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. We're gaming, we're gaming. Using the attack. We're beating her to death with hammers. Okay. Got determination. Alright, here we go. We have survived the first 10 seconds of phase 2. Honestly, I wish I had affiliate just so that I could do like a fucking bet. Like a prediction on if I'm going to beat this on this attempt, or I would love to do that. Like just a prediction, like, am I the GOAT on this run? Okay, she's gonna use it. Okay, got the stagger. Forgot to charge your phone off to work and it died. Oh no. Glad that you were able to be back. Oh. Okay. I'm winning. Yeah, we're possibly about to witness greatness. I wish I had your confidence, to be honest. But I have had my heart broken too many times by this boss to have any confidence. Come on. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with this attack, honestly. Like, that one's easy to dodge, and it gives me a window to prepare myself. Ow. Now, there is one attack that I really fear here. And it's the one where she sends out all of, like, the butterfly dudes. That's the one that I'm really scared of. Though, to be honest, like, waterfowl also sucks. I'm waiting for her to use one of them. I think they both run on, like, the same cooldown. Like, I want her to use one of them. Either waterfowl or the big dance. The Five Guys, as I'll call it. Because it's the attack where she sends out 5 guys. It is literally a 5 guys attack. Come on. Okay. Ow. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Tax! That's a new name for me. Tax. Draco Tax. Two things are certain in life. Death and dracoraz. There we go, we got her. And we're gonna use the foot for extra runes.
Of a true lord.
There we go, I'm the goat. It's me. Hello, I'm the goat. Hell yeah.
Dearest Mikola, my brother.
Look at this fine specimen.
I finally met my match.
Insane. My honest reaction. Yeah. RT and Z and X are next to each other. That's fine. I just found it funny. Tax as a nickname. Yeah, sure the chin, that's his chin. Fine specimen, my ass. Dude, dude hasn't been mewing enough. For real. SMH. Okay. Alright, and now we just gotta go kill Murg. Bro, his name is Melvin. Yeah, it's actually Michael. It's Hatsune Michael. Exactly. Alright, I'm glad I got that out of the way. That was the one I was most scared of, to be honest. And I believe... this is roughly where the Merg portal is, I want to say. Alright, let's see if we can make it here. No, honestly, for the first 2 hours of stream, I'm glad that we have made this much progress. I was ready to spend a lot longer on that fight, to be honest. That's really good. We only have to kill Merg. God. An invasion. NPC invasion. I would rather not have to put up with this, actually. I'm gonna see if I can just run past. Oh, except I think in order to... How am I so far in the game in 3 streams? Did nothing in 2 streams. I mean, you also have crowd control on, to be fair. Like, that does add, like, more challenge to it. Okay, I am officially lost. I don't know where the blood portal is. I'm just gonna keep going around the outskirts until I find it. I know it's somewhere near one of the ledges. Sanguine Nurble has returned to that world. Good. Let me back on my horse. I'm too powerful? I think what you mean is that Hatsune Michael is too powerful. That's what that actually is. All of this is because Hatsune Michael is just built different. Okay, I may be really strong, but like, I am lost. Strong, but not that smart. I'm gonna need to like look up where this portal is. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be running around here for ages. I might not ever make it out. Ow. Oh, don't do that. I instinctively said ow because I thought I was about to get shit on. Okay, wait, that's just a health guy. You know that feeling of like being challenged with navigation? Yeah. That is something that I struggle with a lot in games, to be real. Okay, I think it might be over here, actually. No? Oh, what are you... I'm confused with what you mean. I think you're gonna get hit, but you don't? Oh, yeah. I gotcha. Hey, here's a golden seed I don't think I got. Cool. Get it for free. I think the guy's gonna invade me again. Let's see. Yeah, I'm very lost. I may actually have to look up where this portal is, because I just don't know. I'm trying my best. My best is not enough. Okay, unironically, I am super lost. I'm gonna look this up. Hang on. Oh shit. No! Go! Don't do it! Fuck! God damn it. It was self-defense, okay? Alright, Elden Ring... Mogwin Portal. Where is it? God. No, stop giving me all these weird results. Hang on. Ah. Please, just show me the location. Who wins? Oh god. Hang on, can I... Does this have like a map? Okay. Waygates. Okay. I've found out where it is. It's apparently... Okay. Apparently it is like... in this area? Like right here. Even though I could have sworn I went over there. Maybe I forgot to like drop off somewhere. The Gert was pretty weak. Stood no match for the true Gert, Hatsune Michael. Oh, okay, there it is. Weird. I didn't find this at first. Really, the main thing that has me concerned is this invader, though. Okay, let me clear out this guy. This invader is gonna be the problem. I've fought this guy before and he does a fuck ton of damage. Which is crazy because he's running knives. Yet he has crazy stagger and crazy damage. Ow. Dirt, dirt. Yeah, this is an NPC invader. Exactly. Christ. I have to actually use the terrain. Holy shit. Yeah, that's rough. Man, I fucking hate this guy. This guy sucks. I have to go all the way back there as well. God damn it. Yeah, this guy actually fucking sucks. This is like the main reason that I normally just go like the other way. Because you can actually make it to the same place by doing like the Vare quest line. I don't know if that's still available. But like literally this invader is the primary reason why I go the other way typically. This invader just fucking sucks to fight. Like really. It's so bad. Let me just get my runes quickly. Like not aggro that other guy. I wonder if I could push him off the edge. Maybe that could be a good alternate method. Okay, hitting him with like the 1-2 attacks like that seems to be pretty effective. Like, I don't know why this guy staggers so badly, but like he do. You just get sent into the blender. Oh, that's great. I'm just getting body blocked now. Great. Yeah, this guy's a pain in the ass. I might have an alternate method. It's the forbidden technique, the forbidden jutsu. I have an idea. Let's get over there. Have the best idea. I gotta use domain expansion. Even better, I've got an even better idea. Infinite bullet hell. Perhaps. Oh god. This was not the intended way. Dude, I'm gonna have to dodge this bear based on the shadow of all things. Okay. What we do is we Alt F4 the game. we Alt F4 the game. Hopefully it saved my location and I can just go in. Literally tactical DC. Alright, let's see. Can we get this to work? If not, then oh well, but this may be big brain. And if this doesn't work, I have yet another method I could try. Alright, let's see. Did we save close enough? Ah, god damn it. Okay. I think it's still gonna summon him. At least we can clear out this guy. Okay, and that's certainly not gonna do anything. Oh my god, I hate that attack. Like, I have to just dodge roll away from him immediately after any attack that I do on him. So I can't jump attack him. Is basically what that means in practice. Oh my god. It's like the worst part is that there's not even like a stake here either. Like, it just expects you to do it. Just dumb. I'll give it one more try before I'll see if, like, the other method of getting here is available. This guy is unironically, like, more difficult than the boss I'm gonna have to fight. This guy's just bullshit, if I'm being real. And, like, I know that, you know, obviously that's gonna sound slightly salty. But, like, no, really, like, unironically, this guy is kind of bullshit. I have fought this guy many a time, and every single time, this is essentially what it ends up being. Not really a fun fight. I think we've got a method that works. As long as I can get him in a place where he can't just stagger me on the slugs. Really? If I had a certain shield, this would be no problem. How did he get up there? Hello? This guy's a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh my god. Getting sleepy, to be honest? No, that's understandable. Okay, I'm gonna see if the other route is available. This guy is not fun to fight, to be real. This is really frustrating. Okay. I believe if we go to the Rose Church, we can still encounter Vari here. Actually, haven't I already encountered him? I wonder if he's still here. If he's still here, then we should be fine. If not, then I have an alternate idea. We have backup plans for our backup plans. No worries. Yeah, if you are tired, that's understandable. Feel free to head out if you need to.
Be sure to, I'm quite
Okay, so we can go and do this alternate method, I think. So pretty much all I have to do is head this way. Trying to hold out? That's fair. I will try and be quick. I mean, honestly, at this point, I think this is gonna be quicker than actually beating that invader. I don't have to rush. Well, I mean, this is just gonna be the faster route, as I said. Worst case, I'll still get your luck. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Go down here. Run all the way this way. Basically, we should be able to invade here. I think it's like right here we can invade someone. Yeah. So we can invade this guy. Ow. This guy's supposed to be fought a bit earlier. So we're gonna just... we just clear him. He's fine. Like, not an issue at all. We have one more thing to do. We need to go... Well, okay, we kind of have two more things to do. The first is that we go back here and get the cloth. Upon beating that invasion, we go and get the cloth. Need to ride back. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad. You have a... I wish to... A night luminary... So. Now.
Okay.
For your
And all we have to do is soak this in blood, which to do that, we can go right here. And we basically have to take like a long route around. Doing this will not only allow me to upgrade my flask, but it will also let me soak the blood. And once we've done that, we can just teleport to the place I need to be. No invader bullshit required. Oh god, I'm gonna get madness. That's fine. Pick up these items just cause I don't really need either of them. Here we go, we just need to go up to this church area. We're eventually gonna have to do this for the flask upgrades anyway, so it's not a big deal. Then we got this grace. Got the blood. And we don't actually have to beat this guy. But I could because he's fairly weak. Ow. Like he's fairly early game despite his damage output. Kind of the running pattern with NPCs in this game is like insane damage output. Alright, there we go. Now we can upgrade this. We can go back over here. And it's gonna be quicker to teleport here, I believe. Yep, okay. The last little section of running we're gonna have to do. Alright, here we go. After talking to this guy, we will have our route to the area I need.
And with this, a knight. Now, this.
Okay.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Fucking
Never
face.
forget that it is what you have.
Alright,
Oh, another thing.
here we go.
You should have.
By the time
this.
you'll leave stream, so on Sir Toy? Go get that view count? I don't know. But no, thank you for coming along. I appreciate that.
A medal granted by the new.
Yeah, I hope you have a good night.
With the power to grant audience, I've gone out of my. But you mustn't use it just
Yeah,
yet. The meeting
you mustn't use it just yet. Also me. He'll never know. Yeah, good night. Appreciate you being here. Sorry to keep you waiting. All good. Okay. Yeah, Merg is next. Exactly. That is the entire reason I was trying to get here. Yeah, that's just the alternate route to getting to this area. Now I will say, Merg, depending on the build, I feel like Merg can be harder than Melania. So we'll see how we go. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I also realize I haven't gone and gotten the tier yet. The tier that makes his like health drain more manageable. So we'll go and get that in a minute. A lot of running. Okay. So I know where to get this tier that I need. It is right over here. I wonder where that first waypoint is. Where did I put that? What's like southwest? Oh, okay, it's just that. Okay. I like keeping my map clear. If I can. Just wondering what the first waypoint was. Or I guess marker. I don't know what you'd technically call it, but One way or the other. So we need to go here. Gonna be invaded. Oh, hello. Ow. Yeah, that was a good hit. Free hit there. Good. Okay. Now we are fully set up to go beat Merg. Good. Okay. Dynasty. Mausoleum interest. Entrance, not interest. Oh. Whoops. Wrong race. Okay. I could quickly find a way to spend these like 8k souls. Let's see. We need 29 more. Okay, 29k more. I think Heroes Rune 5 should do it. Got a Mog Merg. Yeah, for sure. Now I'm at 6,000 souls though. Uh-oh. Or whatever. Guys. Let's just go. Let's just run it. What level I am? I'm at level 91. Okay. That works. You know, now that I think about it, I originally planned to have the war picks for this build. I should have cosplayed Minecraft Steve. That honestly would have been a better character build. Oh, I forgot to actually change my Flask of Physic. That's funny. I went out of my way to go get it. And then didn't even use it. Ow. Yeah, Minecraft Steve should have been the build for this. Honestly. Ow. Yeah, you're such a fucking her type build, exactly. You got the idea. Alright. Now this is where it gets scary. He's gonna take a bunch of life from me. Alright. We big chug through that. We got the big chugs. I am surprised that dodged, actually. Make sure I don't get hit by that. Okay, let's optimize the stagger punish. Why not? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's that one music video where they look like Roblox characters. Dude, I fucking lost my shit when I first saw that. Like, when I first saw, like, the thumbnail for that music video, I was like, there is no way this is real. I was like, no, this has to be, like, some shit post that I'm not understanding. But it is, like, dead-ass, like, 100% real. That shit's crazy. They actually just made Roblox characters. Like, why? For what reason? Like, why even do that? What is... Oh, that was really close. Okay. Focus up. Ow. Got me with the delay. Okay, one more hit is all he needs. Okay. No problems there. Didn't even need the physic. Let's fucking go. Alright, first try on Merg. Or Mog, I don't know what you'd call him. Who fucking cares, honestly. Alright. I see you posting lyrics in chat. Good to see. Yeah, that song is such a meme though, actually. Fucking crazy. Alright, and with that, I would say I'm basically ready for the DLC. Alright. We did the thing. I might still go for a little bit longer just to get like my flasks up and like my weapons. Honestly. Finally set up Stream-a-lot stuff? Nice. Yeah, I don't know like what... That is true. I don't know if I recall ever seeing Stream-a-lots. For some reason in my head I thought you already had them set up. Apparently you can do a specific allot for each person? Really? Wait, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Now I'm curious. Interesting. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. I thought you meant like alerts on stream. I guess you're talking about like the Discord bot. Right, okay. I get what you mean now. When I go live, or what the message in your service says, dracoraz is out here giving them the old razzle dazzle. If you're interested in game development, you love Turr, then you'll enjoy his stream. Give our friends some support. That's fair enough. I don't play much Turr nowadays, but I guess the game I'm making is similar enough, so I can understand that. Yeah. Yeah, stream cord. Okay. That makes more sense. We're gonna go up here. What else about it? Yeah, we can talk, exactly. I am absolutely a Toho enjoyer, that's true. Gonna go beat Fire Ankle. First, I'm gonna get this Grace. There's also a golden seed over here that I'm gonna quickly get. Alright. Actually, I can still use my horse here. I forgot about that. I mean, I don't really use it for the fight itself, but just using this to close the distance a bit quicker is always nice. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. Oh, look at that damage. That's really good. That was really fast. Actually, like, taking yellow chunks out of his health, though. I rarely ever see that with this fight. Yeah, speaking of closing the distance... Okay. Avoid that attack. Okay. Determination. Ow. I don't know why I said ow, that is not really what happened there. Oh wow. I mean, it's just gonna phase transition anyway, so... Dude, I have never killed this guy so quickly. This is kinda crazy. Don't knock me into the fire, please. Now, honestly, I don't really know what weak point you're supposed to attack in this phase. Your cat is laying on you, you're about to cry. That's really cute. I just got off. It's unfortunate. I may have cursed it. Maybe I am the reason that your cat left you. So sad. Ow. Damn it. That was a no hit up to that point. Ow. Okay, let's... Oh god. Okay. We just barely made it. Kind of pets I got, so I do have a cat. I actually posted it in Jinx's pet channel at one point, so I don't know if you've seen my cat already. We do also have a couple of dogs. Like, actually a couple, like 2. I think that's it. We used to have a lot more, actually, because my sister is a big animal lover. So we used to also even have, like, horses, for example. Like, my sister also has a dog still, I believe at least. She may even have... No, okay, she has one dog. Now that I think about it. And she also has a cat. Her cat's kind of a demon, though, to be honest. Like, her cat's got, like, anxiety or something, and is not really too good around people. And, like, same, to be honest. Like, I can kind of relate to our cat on a spiritual level. Oh. Three pets is a lot. True, but do note that, you know, I'm talking about, like, my household. My sister lives away from us, so, like, that's not quite the same. In terms of our household, it's just the cat and the two dogs. Yeah, I haven't, like, moved out yet or anything. So... I mean, I don't even have, like, a job, so... At least not yet. Hopefully, eventually, indie development will become my job, or I'll be able to find an industry game development job. But now I am unemployed. Ow. In terms of social stuff, you have the worst combination. And I'll read the rest of that in a second. Try not to die to Fire Giant. Okay, it just needs like one more good smack. Oh god. Run, 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 run. That was very close. I think I could have actually died there. Because that first hit was with Shield Talisman. Alright, there we go. Alright. You're super socially awkward, but also socially outgoing, so you talk to people really energetically, but say stupid stuff sometimes. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, for me I've always had like a really low social battery. And I kinda suck at talking to people. But I have noticed that I'm getting better through streaming. Like, genuinely. Like, live streaming is something that has helped my ability to socialize a lot. Like, I'm definitely branching out, I've found. Like, to be honest, before I met you and Jinx, I basically only had like 2 online friends that I just kept around for like 8 years. And of course I still talk to them, like they're still my friends, like that's... You know, Johnny who was in the chat the other day is one of them. You know, so... We still do talk and all of that. And we've been... Yeah, me and them and one other person who hasn't been in the stream. Like, we've kind of just kept that one friend group for like a long ass time, like actually 7 or 8 years at this point. It's been crazy. Yeah, let me read the rest of what you said. Yeah, I'll probably, hopefully find a job eventually. It's just really rough at the moment, like once again, in terms of game industry jobs. And like, especially the main thing is that I can't really work like a full-time job. Like, in general. Like, that's the main inhibitor for me, is due to like how bad my sleep is. And all that, like, I just can't really work a full-time job. Like, a part-time job would be incredible, but there aren't many places offering part-time jobs. So I'm just kind of stuck. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you need a job to hold you off for a time, that's true. Like a part-time, exactly. There aren't many part-time jobs in the games industry though, so that's rough. Like I'd basically have to go work in like retail. Or like, you know, fast food. And I definitely don't necessarily want to work in fast food, because like the main thing that concerns me with fast food actually is the smell. Like I feel like I would not be able to get used to like you know, all the grease smell. Like that shit would drive me insane, not gonna lie. But it may be what I have to do eventually. Yeah, streaming has definitely helped me socialize. For sure. Yeah, I'd, you know, as long as you're okay with calling us friends, then I'm okay with that as well. Yeah. Had a long ass friend group with some guys for like 4 years. Okay. Right now working at some cruddy place, but you're doing it for now while you get yourself together. Yeah, that's understandable.
Are you prepared to commit?
I kind of agree with like what other people have said. Well, like people in society tend to look down on like fast food jobs and like retail jobs and all of that. But like really, like a job is a job. It's just meant to pay your bills. Like it shouldn't be anything that much deeper than that. And like I think it's improper to shame people for that sort of shit. And especially like in terms of, you know, talking to like fast food workers and all that, like, you know, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir here, but I think it says a lot about someone, like how they treat fast food workers as well. Like anyone in that kind of like service job, like you really should not like mistreat them. Because, like, whatever mistakes are made is not usually going to be the fault of the person that you are talking to at any given time in that job. So, like, it's a shame to see people mistreating those sorts of fast food workers and, like, customer support and all that. And, like, a perfect example, which I sort of talked about earlier, like, I've been fucked in the ass by Adobe before, and, like, their shitty subscription model. But, like, I never use that as an excuse to mistreat the customer support people that I was talking to. Because, like, I had to go through customer support several times, but, like, that's not their fault. Customer support is not responsible for, like, the shitty business model. They're not responsible for, like, the bad stuff that has happened. So, like, mistreating people based on that is just really shitty, in my opinion. Like, I will never get angry at, like, a customer support person. Like, that is not their fault at all. Yeah, exactly. That they don't make the rules. They're just paid to do their job. And, like, you know, it's always a shame seeing, you know, videos of people, like, freaking out or getting, like, really angry at those sorts of workers. Just a damn shame, you know? Yeah, someone's gotta do the crappy stuff, exactly. 99% of customers have been really kind. Well, that's good to hear, at least. Yeah. Hopefully it isn't too bad. Alright, coming up on Godskin Doer. What a fun time, right? We love the Godskin Doer. They're my favorite. Made 30 minutes of progress in the last 4 hours, you're so distracted. You feel like an iPad kid watching my stream. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's nice. Yeah, foreskin doer. Dude, incoming Godskin doer duo in the DLC. AKA, or possibly even Godskin Trier, foreskins. You know, like, Fire Giant doer would be sick. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's always interesting to me because I feel like my commentary isn't the best, so like it's interesting to see that like people actually enjoy watching my stream, or at least some people do, you know. Like it's reassuring. But it makes me curious of like why. Like if it's just the gameplay or like if something about my commentary actually is like good. God. Please. Alright. We're good. Ornstein and Smo and Ornstein and Smo. Exactly. Commentary isn't everything, I have good gameplay too. That's sort of what I figured. God. Alright. I'm honestly not too afraid of this boss apart from getting, like, janked out. I'm generally fine with this boss. I can dodge that on, like, audio queue alone. This boss requires a lot of patience. I guess is the thing. It also does help that I've beaten these guys on level 1. Because that was a thing I did once. Like, that wasn't streamed, but I have done, like, a level 1 playthrough of the game. Which was crazy. These guys were absolutely the hardest part of that playthrough. But I also didn't do, like, Millennia or Merg. Like, they would probably be the hardest. If I did all Great Runes level 1. Oh god. Please. I just need one hit. Please. Alright. We got him. Like, this guy's kind of stagger bait, if I'm being real. This guy staggers really easily. Prime example. It's the personal connection. I can agree with that as well, actually. Like, honestly, I used to be a big, like, Hololive watcher, but I just haven't recently, ever since I've sort of, you know, gotten into, like, a friend group with, like, you and Jinx and all of that. I've just been having too much fun, like, hanging out. Definitely. Level 1 run is nuts, you've never done one. It is really insane. Kind of... yeah. Like, I've done one before. I honestly kind of used, like, a cheese-ish build. Where, to be honest, my exact setup was power stancing straight swords, Saint Trina's sword, and the Rotten Crystal sword. So just Sleep and Scarlet Rot was my build. Like, that was my initial level 1 build. I did have to change it for the final boss just because the final bosses are immune to both of those. But yeah. Let me just catch up with what you were saying. MS will watch pretty much any stream if they like the streamer. Yeah, exactly. Really, you haven't watched streams in years? Now you're watching all the time to support the friends on the front lines? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've always been like an avid live stream watcher. Like, to be honest. Like, even my Twitch account, like, I can type in the chat. Like, if you click on my Twitch account, you'll see that my account has existed for like, I want to say 11 years now, at least 10, something like that. So I've been an avid live stream watcher for a while. But yeah, like more recently I watched a lot of VTubers, but you know, ever since I've gotten VTuber friends, I now just watch the VTuber friends. Not as often like other VTubers. So yeah. Very, very enjoyable. I guess the main thing for me, I watch a lot of live streams because I need like background noise. You know? I need background noise for when I'm working on other stuff on the computer. Because, you know, that's kind of what birth of my current hobbies require. Like for making stream assets and making video games. Like both of those are very good with background noise.
I knew you'd be out your own.
Yeah, background noise is really peak, exactly. So I believe I can go get another Ancient Dragon's Mything Stone. If I just go... Where is it? It's like... Okay, it's after the Loretta fight. I want to say it's Haley Tree Town Plaza? That's what you use podcasts for? Yeah, I can get that. I think it's actually this. Planning on making a server to build streamer community. What? Oh, okay. Want to have me be part of it if I'm down. Be easy to do collabs once everyone's in one place. Yeah, I'm absolutely down to do that. That sounds great. Yeah, feel free if you, like, when you get that set up, like, just send it my way. Yeah, I'd absolutely be down for that. Big Ubetu. Exactly. Okay, here's the other smithing stone I can get. Probably do it soon and have me join? Yeah. By all means. Sounds like a good time. Alright. Might not talk as much for a bit. That's alright. I was actually gonna end stream in a second anyway. Because we got the Lost Great Runes. My weapons are like fully upgraded. I think I'm ready for the DLC whenever... You know, whenever I get around to it. I don't know if I'll get around to it immediately. Just because, like, I'm gonna have, like, game jam stuff to do. Like, starting... Actually, like, tomorrow, technically. So, like, technically the game jam starts, like, an hour before we start the collab stream. Which is kind of funny, so I'm gonna miss, like, the first few hours of the game jam, but that's perfectly fine. I'm fine to miss that for a fun collab. But yeah, so that's gonna be it from me. I'm ready for the DLC whenever I get around to it. So let's go find someone to raid. Let's go to Twitch. Okay, I don't really see anyone that I'm keen to raid. If you like Rainbow Six Siege, you got a guy. I'm not really like a Rainbow Six Siege player, honestly. And actually, now that I think about it, this is kind of big brain. Let's see if we have any bestie stream alerts from either your channel or someone else's. Oh, okay, I see. So Sterny plays, I assume, is who you might be talking about. Oh, nope. Well, I'm fine to just send you. I'm fine to just send you over to whoever if you have anyone in particular that you want to watch next. Like I'm not picky. I don't really have anyone else to raid, so Sterny is your Gert. Okay, so you're all talking about Sterny. Okay, I didn't know it was like the chat delay. Let's go Sterny. Okay, yeah, by all means. If that's okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. Let me get the raid message. Let me make sure I copy that as well. Say no to anyone else being live. Yeah, that's understandable. And we'll go raid Sturdy Plays. I will have to head out though, honestly, just to like rest my voice and all that. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with our collab with Jinx and Jackie. Should be a really fun time. I really look forward to it. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow, same time as today. Bye-bye.